What's going on, everybody? Before we're able to start this video, let's appreciate how dirty, filthy, stinky, filthy, dirty my car is. Because it's bad. I don't know how well this is all gonna pick up. But this car is, as far as I'm concerned, hammered. You can see the sheen of dust really bad. This is pretty much as dirty as this is gonna get. This is bad. Black shows everything, baby. Really bad. But obviously, the worst of the worst. It's so bad you can see, like this, that's, oh. You're probably going to ask yourself, why does it matter that your car's dirty? We've seen that before. Well, obviously that's leading toward this. A while ago I saw a video on YouTube, and I do follow AMMO NYC. I have some of his products and I am a fan, but he came out with a video where he was doing a hoseless, rinseless wash, right? So he called it FROTHe, I believe it's pronounced. This is the latest and greatest from AMMO NYC, and basically it says it's a 20 times concentrated humectant that creates a thick shaving cream like foam to protect the surface of your paint from scratching during a hoseless wash. If that's correct, that's a pretty impressive ratio. That's quite the value out of this, and that's a lot of cleaning for one bottle. So, of course, obviously, me being the guy that I am, I ended up getting his actual sprayer because I'm thinking to myself, is it a proprietary thing? Is it only going to get this results out of this? Or am I going to be able to get the same results out of, for instance, my IK sprayer, which I got from the rag company? So I'm going to put a correct mixture in one of the bottles. I'm going to try out the sprayer, see how I like it. I actually got his towels as well. I bought the red and the blue for this trick, for this story, for this happy ending. We're going to try the red because it'll show dirt better. And there's 6 and 6. So we're just going to see what it does. So basically what we did is we took some warm water. I don't know if that's actually going to make a difference or not. Obviously I wouldn't put cold water in there, but warm water, alright. I mean, I was going to use my distilled water that's room temperature, but it's slightly cool to the touch, so it's not warm enough, I would assume. So I followed the instructions. There's warm water in here. I'm going to put 1 1/4 ounces of the FROTHe hoseless lift, and we'll see how clean we can get this car. And let's jump into it. So we're at pretty much right at a 1 1/4. So we're just going to pour this in. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to close this, right, with the IK sprayer top, and then we're going to pour this into the actual sprayer that I bought this with. But before we do that, let's talk about the sprayer real quick. The IK sprayer, compact design, manageable size, I think more than enough for most people, and the handle, very sturdy. What I would love to talk about with this, I won't put this on all the way, but this is a very large design. But the thing I don't like is when there's liquid in here, this handle feels super flimsy. I feel like I could just break this thing. On this one I don't. I feel it feels like more sturdy. Plus, I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of disappointed that my bottle didn't come with like an ammo sticker. Like, what the hell? Now again, I'm doing this my way. There's absolutely no reason to do things this way. This is just me being an idiot. Now that there's some weight here, it just feels, I don't know if it's pinching me or just, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of this. So what we're gonna do is just start giving this thing some pumpage. I'm assuming that's enough pumpage. Sounds like air's trying to get out of this thing. So I don't want to go any further than that. So obviously, what are we gonna start with first? We're gonna start with this beautiful hood. It's dirty. We're gonna take our FROTHe mixture. We're just gonna give this a spray. I don't know what settings are adjustable or not. Again, this is all shook up. This is warm water. So let's see what this does. Oh boy. That's a goddamn mess. Jesus Christ, dude. This might be a little much. Okay, so basically what it does is it says take the product and we're just gonna do swiping motion and roll our hands. Look at that. Look at that. One swipe? What? I'm gonna turn that over. Yo, you have literally got to be kidding me. That's incredible. I mean, other than the fact that this is like a messy ass goddamn thing, this is really good. So what I'm gonna do now is just take a second towel and just give it a nice wipe. Now, I need to admit something. So the paint's clean. Very obviously, the paint's clean. There's nothing on this paint. But, as I'm running over my secondary towel, you can see a clear line right now. ADD. As I'm running over my secondary towel for a wipe, it doesn't feel super slick. Like on some of my rinseless washes and stuff, as you're running over the towel, I don't know, it feels a little more grabby than I would like. So I don't know if it's the secondary towel, but we're just gonna point out the elephant in the room and why I feel this product with the sprayer could be troublesome for someone like me, especially with these hood vents. So here's another thing you might want to just avoid: it. Cracks, crevices in between the bumpers. If you get this in there, how are you gonna get all this out? Like, you gotta like take the towel, smush it in there. I mean, obviously I'm gonna have to open my hood, but this stuff, it gets everywhere. But it's working. It's working. This kind of sucks. I mean, seriously. Am I gonna do a Q-tip here? What am I gonna do here? Damn it. It looks like I straight up bukkaki'd all over my car right now. I tried to do a gentle, like, one quick burst to see if it'll do it less, but it's so goddamn messy that it's getting where I don't want to clean yet. So, I mean, that's kind of annoying. I don't know if it's just the sprayer. I don't know if the sprayer's kind of shit for me, but as I'm spraying here, it's back on the hood that I just cleaned. That's kind of freaking annoying. So we're all about honest reviews. As you saw, I totally got a little bit of extra here. I'm trying to go over it, and it's very grabby. It's very grabby to remove, and because I've got some pretty damn good lighting, I can still see some smudges. I mean, it comes off, but I don't want to have to redo the panel if I got overspray on it. And I don't know, is this something that's going to be, if it's on the panel, the secondary panel, and it dries, is that bad? But just as a note here, this is drying up. So I guess the suds are decreasing. Okay, so I guess the suds go away. I don't know, I'm hoping it's the sprayer. If the sprayer is more manageable, then maybe, but look at this. That's goddamn annoying. One thing I will say though is it does remove dirt. So it is encapsulating it. It's staying in the cloth. So that's good. I don't mean to be harping on this overspray thing, but to me it does matter, because as I'm going through a car, I want to know what I'm going to do, what's going to be the secret. So to me, putting more FROTHe, more hoseless wash, the hoseless lift on top of the product, it kind of annoys me. So I guess what we're going to do is, as we clean it. So that's awesome. So as we have little overspray, we'll move on to the AMMO Spit Emergency Shine. So what we do is we shake that and we just mist. So we're going to take a towel. Oh yeah, see that? See that might be the combo, okay? So what you do is you're getting You're getting the bulk of the dirt off with the product. Super nice, slick, nice. Oh yeah, okay. All right, yeah, this is what I was talking about. My hand is gliding on the paint. So for me, this is probably the way I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna clean the whole car. So I'm probably gonna spray a larger section at a time instead of worrying about, okay, each panel like I used to do. For instance, what I'm gonna do over here, NSX, really? So for instance, what I'm gonna do over here is do both doors and the window, and probably this here. I'm just gonna soak the shit out of this, okay? I'm gonna go through with the cloths. You know, I'll use as many as necessary because obviously you don't want to keep rubbing dirt in. Once it's lifted, it's lifted. And then when it's off, I'll go over with the ammo spit. Let's see how that works. With the same sprayer this time, we'll figure out other panels. We're still gonna test the other ones, but we're gonna keep this rolling. Here we go. We're just gonna go nuts. Now remember, we did this panel, but we didn't do that. Can you see the line? You can see the dirt line. Pretty intense. So let's go. I don't think we need a ton. Okay. Alright, so that worked out a little bit better. Not too bad. Obviously, we did get a couple drops here and there, but I am cleaning that anyway. And I am cleaning that as well. Okay. Now let's wipe this shit off quick. It does clean. There's no denying it. But as you can see, we still need to give it a good wipe. Okay, let's keep it up. Alright, so technically this whole side's clean. We're gonna take our ammo spit. Okay. Now we don't want to do a ton, we're just doing some sprays. So that slickness that I was talking about, now I have it with the extra product added. Because I know I'm gonna get asked this question, obviously not everybody is gonna have ammo spit. So we're going to try other products. So for instance, what if I tried something I've tried forever? This is literally going to be the last we try of this with that sprayer. Kind of, I'm not a fan of it. But then again, this is all about honesty. So we're going to try shit out. We're just going to do what we did with the extra stuff. We're just going to give some mists. Obviously on glass, this is not going to be a big test. Feels really good, looks really good. So I can 100% say, don't worry about overspray. That it's not gonna do any damage, and you can wipe it off pretty easily with other stuff. So you don't even have to stick with just ammo products, because you know I'm not a fan of just using one company. I'm a fan of multiple companies. I still don't, to this day, believe that one solo company has the ideal product lineup. Not in the least bit. So I think even just like not buffing it off the second time with another towel, you can kind of sort of leave that there, that haze, and then go over it with the spray. Now all you got left are my dirty ass smudge marks on the inside. So I think I've had my fun with this bottle, and I'm not knocking it yet, but I want to try other bottles. Let's move on to the IK sprayer and we'll see what that does. So we still have quite a bit left in this bottle, which is also very good considering we only put, what, 25 ounces total. Oh, will it stay? Yo, I feel like freaking David Blaine right now, baby. Magic tricks. So we got the product in there now into our smaller IK sprayer. So we're just gonna pump this bad boy up and we're gonna give it a shot. Literally, get it? We're gonna shoot foam. Oh. Oil can! Yeah, bad Wizard of Oz joke, I'm sorry. So because I have no idea how messy this spray bottle is gonna be with this amount left in there, so it's still a pretty good amount, I'm gonna do it on the other side of the hood. This way I'm not getting it all over the friggin' place. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna switch it up again. We're gonna use our second product, and this time we're gonna do some Detail Guys Waterless Wash. So this is a local company, a friend of mine actually started very close, locally as in like a town away. So I'll leave his links in the description below. So we're gonna try this out, and we are gonna see what this sprayer does, followed by some waterless wash. Let's see if we get some slickness again. So here's the IK sprayer. Not as watery. That is surprising, very surprising. Seems more manageable. Obviously there's still some overspray going on here. Let's see how it wipes off. You're gonna hear a Maserati in about a second. It's my neighbor's Maserati. He's a big baller. So much of a baller he doesn't even let it warm up. Alright, so let's do another swipe here. So one thing I can say about this product, in one swipe, it's got my stuff super clean. Again and again and again and again. I love it. So obviously this product gets my hood super clean, gets everything super clean. Even with the other sprayer though, obviously it's foaming, it's gonna go in there, but from what we saw, you might be able to even see it here. I'm not concerned because I'm watching it. The bubbles are like dissipating. They're evaporating. They're doing some kind of scientific thing, but they ain't gonna be there anymore. And that's good. Okay, so we just got our first step done. Give this a shake. This is, like I said, some waterless wash by Detail Guys. It's got a pretty good smell to it too. So we're gonna take the bottle. All right. Just give it some sprays there. Take our separate towel so we're not cross-contaminating anything. Okay. And like butter. Feels like butter, baby. Moral of the story, Detail Guys make some pretty cool products too. This is pretty slick, I'm not gonna lie. Hold on. This is nice. Feels good. I'm gonna have to go on the other side and give it another squirt because I did get some overspray. So here we go. Obviously you can use other products, and I'm gonna demonstrate that one more time with a different spray wax, an actual spray wax, not just a waterless wash like this one and Poor Boys, but we're gonna demonstrate that again. But as you can see, everything's looking nuts. It's feeling very slick to the touch, so you could just take a towel and gently coast it across. But it feels very, like I'm not even putting any pressure. Like very slick, which is what I like. So far, cleaning properties, protection-wise, frothy, top-notch. The fact that I would like to, for me, just because I'm that kind of cuckoo, I wouldn't want to buff off the frothy with another towel and be done with it. I do want to go over that with another product, preferably a detail spray or a spray wax, only because yes, the surface is clean, so me going over it a second time is not going to do anything really except for maybe add a tiny bit of shine, a tiny bit of protection, and get rid of any like residual like marks from overspray and stuff. So it's worth it. And as you can see, the little bubbles, the frothiness pretty much almost all went away. So little things, I am going to go in there and do a Q-tip clean, so that's not going to be an issue. But I mean, look at this. This is pretty friggin' intense, guys. I'm proud of this. So midway through, what are my opinions? Let's talk about that real quick. As far as the product goes, the product's awesome. The value's awesome. It smells good. I feel like it's lifting the dirt, like it says in the name. Hoseless lift. It's lifting. Good. Awesome. Do I like that spray bottle? No. But am I using it correctly? Who the hell knows? Am I doing some kind of something? Is there an adjustment? I don't know. I just don't like it. I don't like the way it feels. I don't like how big it is. I don't like the lack of maneuverability. Now, for this sprayer, it feels more sturdy. It's the right size. I feel like it's got a good ratio in there. I'm going to have plenty to do the whole car, probably multiple cars. Is this a personal preference? Absolutely. Can you use any sprayer? I'm sure you can, as long as it's got a foaming end, because that's kind of sort of the whole point of this. It's designed to foam, and I guess that's what it does. It lifts up or encapsulates, kind of like, it just like coats everything. So yes, I think you should use a foaming type setup. One more little thing I'm gonna try at the end is I'm gonna take a foaming trigger spray and see if this works out of that. So we'll see. It's all about testing, you know what I mean? That's the way we roll here. But for right now, IK sprayer, that's my go-to. I'm not gonna use that again. Am I gonna put this into there? No. You know why? Because I ain't got time for that. And I feel like this is gonna work better. I wanna finish this car. It is getting dark out. So maybe one day I'll do some kind of like pump spray or shootout, because I do have bigger ones. I even have a huge one over here for my all-purpose cleaner when I do exhaust tips and engine bay work and all kinds of stuff. So I've got a lot of products to review still. Are you stuck with AMMO Spit? No. Are you stuck with Detail Guys Waterless Wash? No. Are you stuck with Poor Boy Spray and Wipe? No. Can you use pretty much anything? Yes. So that's the way it's going to be. What we're going to do is we're going to stick with this real quick. I'm going to just demonstrate one more thing. The back is the dirtiest car, so I'm going to spray the ever-loving hell out of that real quick. I'm going to wipe that off, and I'm going to go over that with a spray wax that I love. It's very affordable. I'll put that link in the description as well. And we'll see if that obviously gives us the same results. If not better, who knows? So let's see. So when you're talking about spray waxes, eventually I'm going to do another video on this as well. But my go-to spray waxes, they're very simple. I've got Mcguire's Express Spray Wax, Wax God's Carnauba Spray Wax, Mcguire's Ultimate Quick Wax, just because it's super local. I have this one, which is still one of my favorites. It's made by a company called Duragloss. It's called Aqua Wax 951. And obviously this one is just infamous if you're in the car detailing community. If it would focus, the lighting sucks. But what are you gonna do? And if you really want to get finicky, you can always add some reload. This is my waxes and miscellaneous type shelving that nobody sees. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna try to do some express spray wax, because I feel like for the value, this stuff in a gallon blows everything away. Foams pretty well. Now the back is a dirty B, ITCH. So let's go through this. That's really bad. This is where usually, if you have a charger, you know that this is the most dirt ever in the universe. Really bad. But one wipe, really clean. Do I really need to say any more than this? Do I need to go any further explaining how good this is? So I just want to clarify one quick thing. This finish and what I've been doing, my process, is I take 2 towels, okay? I've got one towel that I use to wipe off the gunk. I've got another towel that I bought from him that I use to buff it off. But like I've been telling everybody, it feels rough. It doesn't feel super slick or smooth at all. So I don't know if that's what it's supposed to feel like or not, but I'm not down with that. It does look clean, it's very clean, but I feel like because it's not slick, that I'm gonna scratch things. So the third step I'm adding after I buff off the product, because there is nothing left, is I'm putting something. Detail spray, waterless wash, spray wax. Not even a lot, just enough. All we're doing is just hydrating the area. All we're doing is just adding something that'll get rid of any smudges, any streaks, any dots, and also add some slickness. So, you know, that's gonna come down to preference, really, what product you like to use. For me, I've got many. Like I've been doing this whole video, here's another product, Mcguire's Express Spray Wax, that works like a flippin' charm. Super shiny, super awesome, super clean, bada boom. So, did AMMO FROTHe work? I don't know. You tell me. You tell me if AMMO FROTHe works, because I don't know. All jokes aside, this product is pretty flippin' awesome. I give it a 100% stamp of approval. The only thing I do have to say is that it is potentially messy to work with, but there are workarounds if you have other products or if you think outside the box. So yeah, I did go through a lot of towels, but this is how you ensure that you don't scratch your car. Rinseless, hoseless, whatever you want to call it, that type of wash is supposed to be in place of a 2-bucket wash. Not all the time, but if you have to. And there shouldn't be any shortcuts. If you're doing a wash on your car, you should take every precaution. Every precaution means that you use as many towels as possible. When the towel gets soiled, you change it or flip it, or if you run out of sides, you throw that thing to the side. You do not smush dirt back into the paint. You gently swoop it away. You buff it off clean with something lubricity-wise and with a clean towel. Simple, 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 right? And I'll go over the setup that I did here, okay? So what I did is I took the AMMO FROTHe. As I did 25 ounces with 1 1/4 ounce of product. I shook it up in the warm water. I do not like that spray bottle at all, but that's just a personal preference. I'm sure it works fine. There's probably a tweak for it. I just don't like how it feels. The IK spray bottle, I like this the best, so this is what I stuck with for the remainder of the wash. This is a definite awesome product for me, and I love it. I'll do a review later on, more in-depth with like wheel cleaning products and whatnot. I'll link all of this stuff in the description below. One last thing I wanted to do before we wrap this up is I did say I was going to put the rest of this product in a spray bottle with one of these foaming heads, so I'm going to do that right now. We still have that much left after doing the whole car and experimenting, so that's awesome. We let out the pressure with this. You pull this up and it gets rid of it. Okay, so now we're pretty much done with this. Look at this. That's pretty impressive, all right, AMMO? Pretty impressive. We're not going to do a ton, but we're just going to pour enough in here. Now I already cleaned this part, so this is kind of stupid, but that's how much we put in there. There's a lot of foam in there. Let me get the sprayer working. Yes, I am going to spray it. So we're just going to take this product and we're just going to spray it. Oh, fuck! Why is it got to go all the way across? Alright, so it's... I don't know. It's not going to be the same. My advice is if you're getting this product, pick up the actual sprayer. Don't be a cheap ass. It's going to work better. They're not that expensive. It's an investment. You can use it. You can use it for a bunch of other things, which is kind of cool. So just do it. So that's it, everybody. Another very long review / demo of a product. I've been meaning to do this. I've had this product for well over a week, probably more than that. And I just never got to it. So that's pretty much it. Again, thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate every single one of you guys that tunes into each and every video, that shows support, that gives the views, that helps with the likes, that subscribes. So again, if you're not subscribed, if you're new here, please consider subscribing. It helps. It truly does. And leave a comment below. Tell me if you have this product. Have you used this product? Are you interested in using this product? Do you have any desire to buy this product? Do you think you're going to buy this product? I don't care what you got to say. Have you used any of these products before? Again, like I said, I'm going to put the links to everything that I used other than the towels. The towels are just such a subjective thing. I'll put all the links in the description below. You should be golden and go out there and kick some butt.